Faith. Faith has always been a huge part of my life. I was raised in a small Christian school with daily Bible classes and chapel every Wednesday. I also grew up going to St. Francis de Sales Catholic Church every Sunday with my family. Faith has sculpted me into the person that I am today. My optimism and positive attitude and the way that I live my life revolves around the saying, God has a plan for everyone. All of my friends know that I truly believe that everything happens for a reason and that there is a silver lining in every unfortunate situation that presents itself. All of this has given me comfort throughout my life. No matter how big or small a challenge is, I approach it with the same mindset. Hi, my name is Lilly Reilly. I am from Lovettsville, Virginia. I have a sister named Chloe and two younger brothers named Kevin and Logan. I have traveled the country playing competitive volleyball ever since I was 12 years old. When it came to making a college decision, I had no idea where I wanted to go to school. All I knew is that I wanted to play volleyball. I did not have a dream school, I did not have a set major in mind, and I did not know what I wanted to do for a living. Throughout the college search and recruiting process, I placed my trust in God. My college decision eventually came down to Sewanee and Furman University. Soon, my mom came across an email from Sewanee about the Bonner Leader program. She had forwarded it to me, and I decided that applying to this program would be the deciding factor between Sewanee and Furman. If I got into this program, I would finally, for the first time, have an opportunity to do something more than volleyball in school. I remember my interview with Robin like it was yesterday. I was a senior at Middleburg Academy. I remember Robin asking me about the various community services or outreach that I had done, and me saying that I had minimal experience because of my rigorous volleyball schedule. However, that was why the Bonner program was so appealing to me. When I received the email about getting into the program, that was it. I was going to be a freshman Bonner and volleyball player at the University of the South in the fall of 2018. I remember worrying about what my senior digital story would look like in comparison to others. Some people have been with the same site or two sites since day one, whereas I have had the privilege of spending time at 5 different sites. I began my freshman year with Folks at Home. The highlight of my Folks at Home experience was meeting my friend Barbara. I would walk over to her house on Willie Six Road and help her with anything that she needed. Seeing her was the highlight of my week. We'd talk about life, have tea, bake cookies, and just spend time together. My freshman year, I also worked with Activate, which involved mentoring and spending time with the students at Pelham Elementary School. I adored playing different types of games with the kids and felt a sense of pride as I could tell they looked up to me and the other Bonners. The friendships that I made with the children were so wholesome. In my sophomore year, I began my journey with the Community Action Committee, and through this, I met many other Bonners. This site was the first site that had a group of Bonners, including people in my grade and the grade below me that I worked with. I not only met members of the community, but finally understood the sense of community that the Bonner Leader program provided. My sophomore year, Robin suggested that I help out with the hospitality shop. Around the same time, I began working with the site New Life, which works with disabled adults. It was not long before the members and I were bonding, playing Tetris, musical chairs, bowling, and more. I thought, this is it. This is going to be my primary site, along with the CAC. Unfortunately, 2 weeks after spring break, COVID-19 happened. Before I knew it, it was my junior year, and I was an upperclassman Bonner. Time had flown by, and I had narrowed my sights down to both CAC and New Life. However, COVID changed everything. It prevented the members of New Life to come up to campus, and we had to work with them virtually, which was not the same. I remember before leaving New Life sessions feeling joy in the connections and friendships that I made. Now I was only able to attend virtual meetings and upload videos to a website. However, the time the CAC was at its peak, I became close with David Goodpaster and the CAC. Kitchen to Table was also a new aspect of the CAC that became implemented. It is a program that involves taking extra food from the dining hall, packing it into plastic containers, sealing, freezing, and distributing them to nearby communities. Through this, I also met other community members who helped out with the process of the meal packing. The CAC also worked around COVID precautions and converted our community meals to takeout meals at the end of each month. In my senior year, I took on the role of site leader for New Life. Jump-starting New Life was a bit stressful because the old site leader had left the school, COVID restriction prevented in-person contact with the members for a year, and our main contact down there had switched. I was the only Bonner assigned to the site, and I did not have much prior experience. However, with the help of some baby Bonners and one sophomore Bonner, we revived New Life. In late October, we got word that the site had opened up to full capacity again. That following week, we went down and met the members and began our site work. New Life continues to be the highlight of my week. I absolutely adore every moment that I get to hang out with the members. I quickly realized that God's plan for me was not to find my primary one or two sites freshman year, but to be able to create relationships, connections, and memories in so many different areas of the Bonner program. I've obtained different perspectives on life and met so many people with different backgrounds than me. This has made me realize how grateful I am for everything that I have and the opportunities that I have given and ultimately been able to take advantage of. Now here I am, a senior psychology major with minors in business and rhetoric, about to graduate. Next fall, I am off to Durham University in England to obtain my master's in marketing as well as play volleyball for the school. Although my time at Sewanee has come to an end, the memories and relationships that I have made are long-lasting. Thank you, Robin, for choosing me as a Bonner in 2018. I could not imagine Sewanee without you and the program.